LTV's Action Sports is brought to you in part through the generous support of these Leominster sponsors. By MP Crowley Company Incorporated, www.mpcrowleyinc.com.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from Duquette Field in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Welcome to the Scrimmage. First of all, I want to point out, my name is Nick Dumont, and I'll be calling this game for you today. Leominster is wearing their blue jerseys. Tewksbury is wearing their red jerseys. These are both practice jerseys because this is a scrimmage here. Tewksbury's got the ball, running back, running it, gets to almost near midfield. And that will set up shop roughly about the 30. It will be first down for Tewksbury. Ball's going to be spotted down at the 47-yard line of the Redmen. One of the things you got to remember in this game is that this is basically winning a starting job. Pass to number 5 for Tewksbury. Gets into Leominster territory. It's going to be about second down for the Redmen. It's going to be 2nd and 1 to go for the Redmen. They are inside of Leominster territory at the Blue Devils' 43-yard line. Approximately, we're playing 5 8-minute quarters. And running back for Tewksbury gets to the first down, so it will be 1st and 10 for the Redmen. Ball is inside of Leominster territory. Tewksbury will have possession, 1st and 10 on the Blue Devil 39-yard line. Want to make a point for you folks at home. It is pouring today, so good day to kick back on the couch and watch today's action. We did kick off roughly around 4:50 p.m., probably due to the fact of the rain. Snap, quarterback looking, it's going to be a fake, and he's going to keep it and gets knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be a first down for Tewksbury deep inside of Leominster territory. Ball is going to be spotted at the 22-yard line of Leominster. 1st and 10 for the Redmen, excuse me. Redmen are going to come out, and 3 receivers to the left side. All 3 are lined up actually behind each other. I've never seen that play before. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line, 5 minutes to go. Over the head of the quarterback. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. Approximately 5:17 remaining, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Blue Devils. I'm sorry, for the Redmen. Yeah. Playing 5 quarters. All 5 are going to be 8 minutes long, except for the 5th, which may not be as long because we're going to get the freshmen a chance to play. 2nd and 10 from the Redmen from the Leominster 22-yard line, excuse me. Ball is snapped. Dropped by the quarterback. That ball is slippery. It is raining. And he stiff arms number 0 and gets shoved out of bounds. It's going to be about 5:07 to go. It's going to be a third down for Tewksbury. Quarterback got a gain of about 4 yards on that play. Ball is now at the 18-yard line. And we are live from Duquette Field here in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. I want to welcome you all to this scrimmage between the Leominster Blue Devils and the Tewksbury Redmen. My name is Nick Dumont, and I'm going to be commentating for you today. And I do want to point out that Tewksbury is wearing their red practice jerseys. Leominster is in their blue practice jerseys, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to tell who's who, but I will be doing the best that I possibly can. We kicked off roughly about 4:50 p.m., I believe, due to the rain. We're going to be playing 5 quarters. All 5 are going to be about 8 minutes long. The final quarter is going to be 8 minutes running consecutively. Tewksbury won the coin toss. They elected to receive. They are currently at the Leominster 16-yard line. 4th down and 4 for the Redmen. Pass is complete to number 5. Gets tackled by 2 Leominster defenders. And that is not going to be enough. And it's going to be a turnover on downs for Tewksbury. There's approximately 3:49 to go in this first quarter of play. Again, I want to point out to you folks at home that it is raining here. So the ball's going to be slipping in and out of the players' hands. That's something to be expected here on a rainy day. So it's a good day to kick back on the couch, cup of coffee, watch today's action. Quarterback hands off to Leominster's running back. Gain of maybe about 1, probably none. One of the things that Leominster has to do is set the tone. The final scrimmage of the season, this is where it happens. You got next week against St. John's. That's not currently on the players' mind. On their mind, starting jobs. That is the number one thing. If Leominster has already picked a starting position, they will. High ball, and it is going to be penalty flag on the field. That's more than likely going to be pass interference on Tewksbury. And it is pass interference on the Redmen. And it's going to bring up a new set of downs for Leominster. It's going to be 1st and 10 in their own territory. Ball's going to be spotted on the Blue Devil own 28-yard line. I believe that is Osiris Lopez in at quarterback. Throws deep, and it is incomplete. No flag on the play. I did not believe that was pass interference, although it kind of looked close from here. Got approximately 3:03 to go in this period. Second and 10. Ball is snapped. Quarterback keep. He is running 40, 30, 20. Quarterback in. Touchdown, Leominster. Leominster goes up 6-0 on Tewksbury. That was an incredible run from the quarterback, who I believe is Osiris Lopez. However, the quarterbacks for Leominster are wearing black jerseys. Leominster is going to attempt the extra point. Up 6-0 on the Redmen with 2:52 remaining in the first of 5 quarters. Kick is up, and it is no good. So it's going to remain a 6-0 Leominster lead with approximately 2:52 remaining in this period. Again, we did start about 4:50 p.m. It is absolutely coming down here in Tewksbury. It's about 68 degrees, although it doesn't quite feel like that. It actually feels a lot cooler, and we definitely needed this rain. I mean, it's not football if you are not playing in the rain. And that's something that usually happens here in the great state of Massachusetts. All right, so Leominster's going to line up to kick off to Tewksbury. There's going to be 2 of the Redmen back to receive. One of the best things about a scrimmage is you get to show coach what you are made of. You have spent all summer working out. Kick is up, and it is fielded, bounced on at about the 30 by Tewksbury. And the Redmen are going to have possession 1st and 10. And it's going to be ball spotted about the 27-yard line of the Redmen. Again, 2:50. Again, we're playing 5 8-minute quarters here in Tewksbury, Mass. Leominster's up 6-0 on Tewksbury after a long running touchdown. Flag is on the field. I think it's going to be a false start. And it's going to be an offensive false start on Leominster, on Tewksbury. Wow. So Tewksbury's going to be backed up. It's going to be 1st and 15 from their own 22-yard line. And this is where the Redmen really have to hunker down. Down 6-0. Though this is a scrimmage, the stats don't count, but this game definitely counts in the players' heads. Takes a snap, looking, throws. It is caught by number 3 for Tewksbury. Shoved out of bounds at the 40-yard line by Leominster. It will be 1st and 10 for the Redmen deep inside of Blue Devil territory. Ball spotted at the 41-yard line. Excuse me. That was just an incredible pass. To be honest, thought I was going to be intercepted. Wow, what a pass. All right, Tewksbury's lining up. They're going to have one receiver out to the right. Running back, it's going to be a run play. Fullback gets it, takes it, and brings it to roughly the 45-yard line. No, excuse me, that's the 35-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down for the Redmen. Gain of about 5 yards on the play. Will bring up 2nd and 5 from the 36-yard line for Tewksbury. Redmen are inside of Blue Devil territory. 2nd and 5 from the 36. Takes a snap. Runs. And gets knocked down. What a tackle. So it's going to bring up first down for the Redmen with approximately a minute 43 to go. It's going to bring up first and 10 for Tewksbury. Ball spotted at the Leominster 25-yard line. Takes snap. Quarterback keep. Brought down by a host of Blue Devils. Gain of maybe 4 or 5 on the play. Gain of actually about 7. Sorry, folks, I was way off. Currently sitting with about 50 seconds remaining. 2nd and 3 for the Redmen from the Leominster 17-yard line. Takes snap, throws it to number 5, his running back. Bulldozes over number 1 for Leominster. And it's going to be a first down for the Redmen. Ball spotted at the Leominster 11-yard line. Tewksbury comes out, 1 receiver on either side. Snap, throws, caught by number 9 for the Redmen, and he is in, and that is going to be a Tewksbury touchdown as time expires. And Tewksbury is going to attempt the PAT. Fantastic pass by the Redmen quarterback. Saw his receiver was there and got it into his hands. No problem. So Tewksbury's going to line up to attempt the PAT. And flag on the field. It's going to be a false start against Leominster. I don't know where they're going to spot the ball. They're going to keep it at the 10 where... Again, these players are still... This is, again, the first scrimmage. It looks like the penalty may have actually been against Tewksbury. So now Tewksbury is going to attempt the PAT after the penalty, which I believe was on the Redmen. Kick is up, and it is no good. So we are now tied at 6-6 at the end of the first quarter of play. So Leominster is going to have possession once we start the second quarter. Again, there are going to be 5 quarters. Each quarter, all 5 quarters are going to be 8 minutes. I want to remind folks at home that next week, Friday night at 7 p.m. at historic Doyle Field, your Leominster Blue Devils are going to host Powerhouse St. John's High School of Shrewsbury. my memory serves me correctly, St. John's is an incredibly difficult team to start off your first game of the season with. So that's going to be a test for Leominster. All right, Tewksbury has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. They're going to kick it off to Leominster to begin this second 8-minute quarter of play. Kick is up, and it is going to be a bounce. It's going to take a big bounce, fielded at the 10 for Leominster. And Leominster will have possession deep inside of their own territory. Not exactly sure what happened there with the Blue Devils. I think he thought it was probably going to bounce to him, but took a weird bounce, went the other direction. He fielded it roughly about the 10-yard line. Was only able to get up to roughly about the 13, so only a return of about 3 yards. All right, Leominster. Now it's a shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Running back. Trying to muscle his way through that offensive line. Tewksbury's got some big boys, so that was a very difficult move. Gain of only about 2 yards on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Leominster Blue Devils at their own 15-yard line. And they are backed up deep into their own territory. Again, I believe that is Lopez in at quarterback, but as you folks can tell at home, I can't tell very well. Quarterback throws, pass is incomplete. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 8 from the 15-yard line of Leominster. Rain has subsided a little bit here in Tewksbury. I can see some blue sky. So that is a good thing, but it has cooled down considerably here at Duquette Field. Third and 8 for Leominster from their own 15-yard line. Quarterback getting signed from his coach on the sideline. Takes a snap. It's going to be a run play to the right, excuse me. And he's going to be dropped back behind the scrimmage, a loss of yardage. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Redmen. 4th and 11. They are, I don't know if they're going to punt or if Tewksbury is just going to take over from the 11-yard line. 4th and 11 for Leominster. They are going to punt. And looks like we're getting a personnel change for Leominster. That's going to happen during the first part of the season. Leominster is going to go ahead and burn a timeout. I'm not sure if Coach liked the formation or if they just didn't have enough players out there in time. Currently sitting with roughly 6:15 remaining in this second quarter. We're in a 6-6 tie at the moment here at Duquette Field. Leominster last year did scrimmage Tewksbury in Lowell, I believe. One thing that Leominster, is going to have to work on in the first game of the season next week is penalties. That's something that happens during the first game of the season because you got the nerves, you're excited, it's football, it's hitting weather. You're just ready to bring some glory to your school, which is what Leominster really wants to do this time. After getting knocked out of the playoffs last year by Zavarian. All right, Leominster is going to punt from their own 11-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 11. There's the snap, high-end punt. Takes a Leominster bounce, fielded just outside the 40. And I think there was a fair catch called by Tewksbury, so the Redmen are going to have possession 1st and 10. Ball's going to be spotted at about the 42-yard line, 43-yard line. We'll have to see where the officials put it. I call that about the 43-yard line for Tewksbury. They are inside of Leominster territory. Takes a snap. Quarterback running. Throws, and it is almost intercepted by Leominster. Wow. What a breakup for the Blue Devils. Wow, that was nearly intercepted. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Tewksbury. Second and 10 from roughly the 43-yard line. It is about the 42-yard line. Pardon me. I thought it was about the 43. 2nd and 10. One player in the backfield. That's going to be the running back. Quarterback runs, looking for an open receiver. Number 50 is just waving his arms, and that's going to be thrown out of bounds. 5:49 to go. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 42-yard line. So 3rd and 10 from the 42-yard line of Leominster for Tewksbury. And folks, just in front of me is an incredible rainbow. Wow. Absolute beautiful rainbow. All right, 2 in the backfield. Tewksbury, quarterback throws. It is caught, slips, falls, and is down. And it's going to bring up 4th down with 5:42 to go. We'll bring up 4th and 15 for the Tewksbury Redmen. I don't know if they're going to go for it. I would not go for it on this one. I think, yeah, it looks like Tewksbury's going to punt. Clock is running here with 5:04 to go. Snap. Kick is up. It is a bending kick. Takes a Tewksbury bounce. Goes over the 20-yard line and will be down just inside the 25-yard line for Tewksbury. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10. 4:46 to go in this quarter. Ball spotted at the Blue Devils' own 13-yard line. Quarterback for Leominster, open backfield. And it's going to be a run. And it's going to bring up a second down for Leominster. Gain of about 5 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 5 from the 19-yard line. Leominster, I think, really wants to get over midfield, get back into Tewksbury territory. Big hit by number 7, I believe, for the Redmen. Could hear that one here in the booth. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for Leominster. And they are still inside of their own territory at their own 21-yard line. Snap, runner in motion, hands off. 4 gets it, and is that going to be enough? That's going to be enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Ball's going to be quarterback takes a snap, running. He's trying to get out of it. He's got multiple Redmen after him. Throws. It is caught by number 7. Nope, sorry, that's number 8. Goes deep, end zone. Touchdown, Leominster. What a throw from the Leominster quarterback to make it 12-6 Blue Devils with 2:31 remaining. Let's see if Leominster attempts the PAT. They are going to attempt the PAT. Kicker 0 for 1, missed the first field goal, first extra point. It's going to be number 30 for Leominster. Again, I do not have an official roster for the Blue Devils. High snap over the head. 30 the kicker, and throws it. And it's going to be incomplete, so no good on the kick. And Leominster is up again by 6 points, 12-6 over Tewksbury. And that's to be expected, a low-scoring affair here at Duquette Field. And the sun is now shining, which is good news. I mean, those benches and some of these players can get a bit dried off. Leominster will be kicking from their own 40-yard line, and it will be Tewksbury's going to receive the kickoff. Again, a reminder, we hope you will join us at historic Doyle Field in Leominster next Friday night, as the Blue Devils will play host to Massachusetts powerhouse, St. John's of Shrewsbury. They have produced some incredible talent, including several D1 athletes. Leominster included as well in that. Obviously, of course, I'm thinking about Super Bowl champion with the Kansas City Chiefs, Noah Gray. Kick is up and bounces. Dropped, fielded, running. Gets over the 35-yard line. And it will be 1st and 10 for Tewksbury. And they are going to be inside their own territory. Ball's going to be spotted at the Redmen-owned 27-yard line. I do apologize if there are moments of silence on this broadcast. Having a little trouble with what to say. I am making my broadcast debut. Snap. Running back run. No, it's a quarterback keep. Keeps the ball himself, gets knocked out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. It looks like Tewksbury is going to go with a no huddle. No huddles can have their pros and cons. Pros is that can get the defense really, really tired. One of the cons is that at some point you yourself, as the offense, are going to get exhausted, and that does happen from time to time. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tewksbury Redmen. They are going to be inside of Leominster territory. Ball is snapped. Throw to number 7 for the Redmen. And he gets brought down by Leominster's number 22. I'm not sure if there's going to be a flag on the field. No flag on the field. And Tewksbury is going to go ahead and call a timeout. With a minute 12 to go, it's going to be a second. When we come back, it's going to be 2nd and 4 from the 42-yard line of Leominster. Again, the sun is shining out here at Duquette Field. If you are here at Duquette, we welcome you. If you are watching us from your nice, warm, comfy couch or on the computer at ltv.com, we welcome you as well to the broadcast. Again, my name is Nick Dumont, and I am here live for you at Duquette Field in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Again, if you just joined us, Leominster has a 12-6 lead here in the second quarter. There's about a minute 12 remaining. We are going to be playing 5 8-minute quarters. The final quarter is when the JV will get to hit the field. And that play clock will be running consecutively. Quarterback takes a snap, run, and halfback really did not want to come down on that play. And Tewksbury is again going to go with a no huddle. Leominster scrambling to get back. Quarterback takes a snap, looking, throws, incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and About 5 for the Redmen. Ball has been spotted at the Leominster 37-yard line. 42 seconds to go in the second quarter. Excuse me, ball's been spotted about the 36. They changed it. Quarterback getting his play from probably his quarterback's coach. Third and 5 for the Redmen from the 36-yard line of Leominster. Trips to the left of the quarterback, takes a snap, looking, throws deep, and that is going to be incomplete. Penalty flag on the field. I believe that flag is going to go against Leominster for pass interference.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pass interference on the Blue Devils. Going to bring up 1st and 10 for Tewksbury. And they are inside of Leominster territory, deep inside of Leominster territory from the 21-yard line. Changing out the ball, which is normal here on a rainy game. Although the sun is shining, we do have some dark clouds off in front of us here. And another penalty flag on the field. I believe it is going to be for a false start on Tewksbury, I think. Quarterback takes a snap, looking to throw, throws it deep, and it is incomplete. So close to being intercepted. Leominster has like 3 receivers down there. That's going to bring up 2nd and 15 for the Blue Devils. With about 28 seconds to go. Each team 2 timeouts remaining. Quarterback takes a snap, starts looking, throws, caught, and he is brought down inside Leominster territory. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Excuse me, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Hurry up offense, 7 seconds to go. Takes a snap, throws it deep, and it is knocked away. No time remaining. Knocked away as time expired here in the second quarter. Are they going to give Leominster Tewksbury a free play? Well, I don't know what's going to happen right now. Not totally clear. It does look like they are going to give Tewksbury a free play here to end the second quarter.
Something's happening next week.
Oh, yeah.
4th down for the Redmen. Quarterback snap. Looking. Trying to look for somebody open. Can't find any. Runs. And it is out of bounds.
The contract I had with him was last September or August.
And now I believe that sets us up for
That was the contract I made with him.
halftime. I don't know how long it's going to be, though.
They did the same thing, kind of similar with us too.
Again, folks, this is not like a normal
And then they started something else. And remember that it took a lot longer.
regular season game.
You told me one thing and you do another.
We are currently in a scrimmage.
You know, it's frustrating. They're all like that, but they do. Nothing I can tell you.
What are you going to do if you tell the truth? What are you going to do? Nothing. But it's your life. Again, it's a problem. I hope he's not like that. I hope he's not like that. I hope he's not like that.
He's far from that, actually. Well, you have freshmen, JVs, and varsity. They're usually the freshmen.
All right, so Leominster is going to take possession to begin the second half of play. We are in the third quarter of this game. Ball was spotted on the 19. Running back's got it. Bulldozes. Gets stopped roughly about the 30-yard line. They don't call it actually at the 30. Then we'll call it about the 29. It's good enough for a Leominster first down. And ball is spotted roughly about the 30-yard line. Quarterback takes a snap, looks, runs with it, throws, number 14, and it is incomplete. Oh, I thought he had that. But it looked like as he was catching that ball, his knee went down as the ball went into his possession, and that will be a down for Leominster. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line of the Blue Devils. Very, very close play. Hands off to the running back, number 14. Goes, still on his feet. Wow, and gets tackled back behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of yardage. Loss of about 1 yard, drops them back to their own 29-yard line. And that's what you want from a good running back. You want them to try and stay on their feet as best they can. And just try and truck over those big offensive linemen. Snap, quarterback looks, throws, and it is caught by number 11 inside of Redmond territory. It is a first down for Leominster. First and 10, Blue Devils inside Redmond territory, and Leominster is now knocking at the door here at Duquette. Quarterback snap, faking, running, runs to the left, still on his feet. Flag down on the field. Quarterback is still on his feet. He's running, and he is into the end zone, but we'll have to see who the flag is on. My guess is And it's going to be offensive holding. That hurts. It hurts when you get offensive holding, when your quarterback gets into that end zone and it has to be called back due to offensive holding. That is not something a quarterback wants to see from his linemen. And it's just not a fun feeling as a lineman to get that type of call. So it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Blue Devils. They are still inside of Tewksbury territory. Ball is at the Redmond 32. Hands off to the running back. Running back still up on his feet, and they are going to call him down without actually being tackled to the ground. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13. Gain of only about 2 yards for the running back. About 5:55 remaining in this 3rd quarter of play. Quarterback looking, throws, end zone, incomplete. Nearly had it, but it was batted away at the last possible second by the Tewksbury defense. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 from the 31-yard line. Again, this final scrimmage, this sets the tone of how Leominster wants to see their season go, which for all teams in this league, they want to see their season end with a Super Bowl title at Gillette. Snap is taken. Quarterback looking, running. Flag on the field again. And gets knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be another offensive holding on Leominster. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down, 5:29 to go. Leominster going to get dropped almost back to midfield. It's going to be third and at least a country mile for the Blue Devils. Ball has been spotted at the 43-yard line. 3rd and 25 to go. Snap, looking, throws. It is incomplete, and it's going to bring up 4th down for the Blue Devils. And I don't know if Leominster's going to even attempt to go for this on a 4th and 25 from the 43.
Yeah, she's walking around with Liz.
This is a scrimmage, so I would venture a guess that Leominster, and they are going to go for it. Scrimmages usually is a good time to just go for it, since these stats in this game, technically speaking, does not count, but it does count in the players' heads. Leominster now changing up the play. Ball at the 43-yard line. One back for the quarterback. Takes a snap.
Go get it, Ethan!
Get him!
Throws, and it is almost intercepted again. Knocked away. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for Tewksbury. And they are going to be inside of Leominster territory. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tewksbury Redmen, but they are actually on their own side of midfield at their own 43-yard line. Again, Leominster up 12-6 here at Duquette Field in Tewksbury. Roughly about a 40-minute drive for the Blue Devils from Leominster. Again, I am working solo today, but hopefully I will not be solo next week at Doyle Field. All right, now Tewksbury. Empty backfield to start their possession. Takes a snap, throws, nice hit, and is brought down just shy of the 50. Call that the 47. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for Tewksbury. 4:18 remaining here in this quarter of action. Snap taken, quarterback sneak, and does not go anywhere. If he didn't get backed up by a yard, he may have, I don't know if he lost a yard, was just stopped at the line of scrimmage at the 48. And it is going to be a loss of 1 yard on the play. Backs him up to the 47 of the Redmen. Still do have a bit of a threat of rain here at Tewksbury, but it seems to have subsided for now. Our cameraman is pretty happy about that one. All right. Motion, quarterback looking. Can't find anyone, nearly taken down, and it's going to be incomplete. They're going to call an incomplete pass on Tewksbury. Quarterback looked like he had just gotten rid of it as he was going down. So that's going to bring up 4th and 6 from the 47-yard line of Tewksbury. And it will appear that the Redmen are going to punt it. Again, is it probably a good decision here. Ball is out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it. You're going to spot it at the right at the 30-yard line. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10. No, actually not at the 30. It's going to be spotted roughly about the 33. So Leominster's going to have possession in their own territory. New quarterback in for the Devils. I'm not sure if the varsity guys are out for the rest of this game and whether or not the JV or varsity and freshmen are in. For JV, scrimmages are a fantastic time to show coach that you want to try and get a starting spot on varsity. See, and that maybe even next year you are ready to move up. And ball is carried by the running back, but is dropped back behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss No, actually a pickup of a few yards on the play. Gonna bring up 2nd down and 10, so no gain on the play for Leominster. Three trips to the left of the quarterback, takes a snap, hands off, dives over the 25, that's the 35-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line, a gain of only 2 on the play. Again, apologies if I'm not saying the names. I do not have an official roster. And sometimes the practice jersey numbers are completely different from the regular jersey numbers. And sometimes that is actually done deliberately. Pass is complete to number 9. And he is dropped at the 45-yard line. And that is good enough for a 1st down for Leominster.
Said it was shredded all over the place, and it showed she put it in trash. Like, there's more of it than that. There's more. She
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of the Blue Devils. Leominster's got 1 in the backfield. Bit of a high snap, but corralled down. Throws is incomplete. 52 seconds to go. They'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line of Leominster. Then 52 seconds, takes a snap, throws, complete. Number 15 gets knocked over and is inside of Redmond territory. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Ball spotted at the Tewksbury 44-yard line. Leominster's got 2 receivers to the left. Running back in the backfield. 15 seconds to go, takes a snap. Running back handoff, just staying on his feet. And stays on his feet, does not get brought down. 3 seconds to go, 1, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter of play here at Duquette Field. Okay. I did notice there's a little lots. Okay, good. You like that cameraman shout out? You like- Leominster's going to have possession to start off this 4th quarter of action. I think there might have been a flag. No flag was thrown. 7:56. Here it's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for Leominster. Snap taken. Throws. It is incomplete. Oh, so close. Brings up 4th and 8 from the 42-yard line. Leominster may or may not go for this. This is a scrimmage, so I believe they are going to go for it. Interesting to see what Leominster does here with a 4th and 8 from their own 42, and they are going to go for it on 4th and 8. Snap taken. Quarterback running. Not out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And Tewksbury is going to have possession. First and 10 for the Redmen. The ball is going to be spotted at their own 43-yard line.
So cute.
I am. Hi, Judy. Hi, honey. How are you? Hi, baby. How are you, honey? Good?
Leominster making personnel adjustments here. JV players are in for Tewksbury. That's going to be number 21 on the run.
Throw number 42 out.
That's going to bring up 2nd down. Maybe a gain of 1, about a gain of 1. From the 43 down to the 44-yard line of Tewksbury. Snap taken, run, and dropped over the 45-yard line. Bring up 3rd down for Tewksbury. 3rd and 7. Gain of 2 on the play. Ball spotted at the Redmen's 46-yard line. About 6:28 to go in this quarter. Varsity players are out. JV players are in. Snap taken. Quarterback looks, throws, caught. 13 makes a man miss. Goes over midfield into Leominster territory. And that is going to bring up a 1st and 10. No, I'm sorry. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Redmen. 4th and 1. Ball's going to be spotted at the Leominster 48-yard line. I apologize. I definitely thought that was a 1st down. Quarterback under center. 2 in the backfield. Takes a snap. Hands off to the running back. Running back gets over and gets the 1st down. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Redmen. Ball's going to be spotted on the Leominster 44-yard line. Again, it's a pleasure to have you join us here in the booth. Quarterback in the backfield takes snap. It's going to be a keep. He's going. He's still on his feet and gets knocked down just about the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up second down. Solid gain. Yeah, 5 yards on the play. Will bring up second and 5 from the 39.
Ask me how long it took to get here. Ask me how many hours it took to drive here. 2 hours.
Hours from where?
From Norton. I can't even sit.
Oh, I have this if you want to sit on it.
Second and 5, 4:11 to go. Quarterback throws, hand off to his running back, who's going to make man miss. Running back is in, touchdown, Tewksbury.
All right.
And we are now tied.
You deserve that after being in traffic 22 hours.
My car. I should. It's already open.
Oh, no.
Straight, and it's Italian. You would love it.
Okay. It would appear that Tewksbury decided not to go for it and instead handed possession over to Leominster to keep this a 12-12 tie.
He might not be out. He might not be doing it.
Doing it because of scrimmage. Yeah, okay.
And now this is the JV boys. It's the varsity boys, so
Yeah.
It's going to be second and 8 on the 32. Snap taken, throws, and it is incomplete.
Yeah, nice hit.
Great hit by Tewksbury. Going to bring up third and 8. It's going to bring up third and 8 for pass is incomplete. So that's gonna bring up fourth and 8 for and turnover.
my answer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My daughter. No, I want them to. I'm like your daughter. Yeah. She's like your daughter. You called me. You called Emma my mom.
It's dry. It's like dry, so it's like kind of itchy.
Okay.
All right, Tewksbury's going to have possession on fourth downs and on touchdowns. They're just going to give the ball back to the defensive team. So Tewksbury is going to have possession. Got about 2 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter of play. Snap, run by number 13, gets nearly over midfield. It's going to bring up second down for Tewksbury. Gave about 6 on the play. Will bring up 2nd and 4. Ball spotted on the Redmond 47-yard line. Lights are on here at Duquette Field. Snap, handoff to the running back, number 21, and gets knocked down. Penalty flag on the field. Face mask on Leominster. So it's going to be now 1st and 10 for the Redmen. About 53 seconds to go. Ball at the 41-yard line. Snap taken, hand off to the running back. Running back goes, dodging tackles, and gets knocked down. 30 seconds to go here at Duquette Field before the freshmen will take the field. Quarterback under center. Takes a snap, run, and that is still on his feet and finally gets tackled. That is going to end the 4th quarter of play. And now it's time for the freshmen to play. So I do believe that this 8-minute clock is going to run consecutively. Are they going to run the clock consecutively? Okay.
Watch the guy in the white hat. If his arm starts swinging,
Yep, got it.
he wants to go home.
All right, so this is going to be our final quarter of play. Clock is now going, and we will see if we are officially playing consecutive minutes. Freshmen are now in the game. Fumble recovered by Leominster. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. They're going to be inside of their own territory. .732 here in the last quarter of play. I know it says overtime on your graphic. But unfortunately, we don't have a number 5 on our graphics package, so we're having to make do with what we got. Ball is at the 34-yard line of Leominster. 1st and 10 for your Blue Devils. Snap taken, throws, and it is incomplete. Nearly picked off. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. From their own 34-yard line, 7:26 to go. Again, a reminder, we hope you can join us next Friday night, 7 p.m. from historic Doyle Field, where the Blue Devils will be hosting the St. John's Pioneers. Three in or to the right of quarterback, takes a snap, looking, throws. Oh! Tipped, bobbled, dropped. It's going to bring up 4th and 10 for Leominster from their own 34-yard line.
Instead of punting it, they're just going to spot it down at the 30.
And folks, again, we hope you can tune in next week. I will be here with you. Tewksbury is now going to have possession, 1st and 10. Number 12, the quarterback, running. Oh, nearly got hit. Still stays on his feet and is brought down. It's going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 for the Redmen. Ball spotted at their own 35-yard line. Snap. Looking, still looking. Got to get rid of it. He does. Incomplete. .501 to go here in the final quarter of play. Going to bring up 3rd and 5 for Tewksbury from their own 35-yard line. Snap. Looking for the pass. And it is incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down. And Leominster may now take possession. And Tewksbury is going to go for it. Oh, not sure. Not sure if Tewksbury is going to go for it or if we're going to change possessions. And we are going to change possessions, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Leominster. Ball spotted at the Tewksbury 40-yard line. Two to the right of the corner, and we are completely on the wrong side of the field. Nope, Leominster and Tewksbury were swapped, so now they got to cross over and redo that. So now Leominster has possession on their own 40-yard line, not the Tewksbury 40. Snap taken, run, knocks over a defender. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Game of about 5 on the play. Quarterback sacked by Tewksbury. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. With about 3:15 to go in the quarter. Third and 14 for the Blue Devils. at their own 36-yard line. Takes a snap, handoff, hoping to get that big gain, does not, and gets knocked down at the 35-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. And we are going to switch. All right, 1st and 10 for Tewksbury, their own 36-yard line. Snap taken from under center, running back has it. Gets through a big tackle by one of the Leominster big men. Minute 33 to go in this final quarter of play. Gain of about 6 on the play, brings up 2nd and 4
Just running it out.
for the Redmen.
You want me to shut this off, or you going to take care of it?
Under center, hands off to the running back, just gets walloped by the Leominster front line. Gonna bring up 3rd and 4 for the Blue Devils. For the Redmen, excuse me. Loss of a few on the play, drops them back to their own 40-yard line.
I'm hoping they dump all the dough in there on Tuesday, so we hope to get rest till Tuesday. We know where you live.
23 seconds to go in this final scrimmage of the preseason for Leominster, as well as Tewksbury. Snap taken, throw, caught by number 30 for Tewksbury. Gets across midfield, keeps going, and it's into Leominster territory with 4 seconds to go. And a timeout called. Again, this scrimmage will end tied at 12, but score really does not matter for these players. Their focus now is their next appointment, which for Leominster, as mentioned multiple times on this broadcast, is St. John's of Shrewsbury at Doyle Field next Friday night at 7 p.m. I will be there with you folks. And we're hoping that it is a dry one next week. Although the sun has come out and it's not that rainy now. All right, final 4 seconds of the game. Snap taken. Quarterback looking and incomplete. No time remaining. That is going to end this scrimmage. Again, thank you so much for joining us here at Duquette Field in Tewksbury, Mass. On behalf of LATV and our cameraman, my name is Nick Dumont. Thank you so much. We will see you next Friday night against St. John's of Shrewsbury at Doyle Field at 7 o'clock. Have a fantastic night and a fantastic week. Good night.
LTV's Action Sports is brought to you in part through the generous support of these Leominster sponsors. By MP Crowley Company Incorporated. www.mpcrowleyinc.com